Yeah, very good afternoon. You're welcome to Tuam Stadium. It's a big day in Galway senior football. Of course, it's a double header here of senior football quarter-finals. The opening game, just about 5 minutes away here, is the clash of Salthill, Knocknacarra and local side Tuam Stars. Both sides are out onto the field. Salthill, Knocknacarra down to our right-hand side, and there will start as follows for today's game. In goal, number 1, Rory Lavelle. Full back line of 2, Owen McFadden, 8, Garage Armstrong and 4, William Finnerty. The half back line of 7, Cathal Sweeney, 14, Daniel O'Flaherty and 13, Owen Deely. At midfield will be the partnership of 15, John Maher and 6, Mikey Culhan. The half forward line of number 28, Donald Hunt, number 23, Evan Nolan and number 26, Paddy Kitt. And the full forward line of number 10, Tom O'Culhan. Number 9 at full forward will be Robert Finnerty, the captain, and number 30 at corner forward is Brian Conlon. The management team, of course, made up of the manager John O'Mahony, selectors Norman Costello, Finian Hanley and Sean Armstrong. Tuam Stars in their traditional red and white down to our left-hand side. We're not quite sure how they will line up, but this is the starting 15 we have. In goal, number 1, Dara Forkin, 2, Rory O'Connor, 3, Dara O'Rourke and 4, Brian O'Donnell. The half-back line of Gary O'Donnell, the captain, Shane Curtin and Killian Reedy. At midfield is the partnership of Paul Collins, Darren McWalter. Half-forward line of Alan O'Connell, Brian Mannion and Conor Rattigan. And a full forward line of Cormac McWalter, Gavin Connell and Ben O'Connell. Manager is Kevin Reedy and selectors Evan Kilroy and Jason Kearns. Big crowd in here already in Tuam Stadium for the start of this opening quarter final of the Galway Senior Football Championship. I'm delighted to be joined on co-commentary once again by Diarmuid Blake. Diarmuid, we're just chatting off air about this upcoming opening game here between two sides, probably well matched in terms of quality right throughout the field, and a tough one to call, Diarmuid.
Yeah, it's a very tough one to call. I think Salthill have been consistent all year, whereas Tuam have been hot and cold. They're kind of coming good closer to the last game. They're building momentum, but the programme, the team that you called out for Tuam Stars is an old programme, so I would presume that there'll be a lot of changes on that, and we don't have the team of it, but we seem to do have the team that Salthill have. So Garage Armstrong seems to be in at full back, so he didn't really start. He's wearing number 8, so I think he'll be full back. Possibly would he pick up Jamie Murphy? I think Jamie Murphy is still the talisman for Tuam, so Salthill will have their homework done on him, I would presume. I see Mikey Culhan is named midfield, but he usually plays centre back, so it'll be interesting to see what to do there. Ben O'Connell then for Tuam, he plays kind of corner forward, but he drifts in and out, so you might see someone like Cathal Sweeney or someone like that for Salthill picking him up. And on the other side then you see inside for Salthill you have Tom O'Culhan and Robert Finnerty. They usually play in a 2-man inside. Robert Finnerty is in fantastic form all championship since he's been playing with Galway. He's brilliant with Galway as well. Tom O'Culhan as well, especially against the Montpellier game, he turned on the style for about 10 or 15 minutes. He got 1-2, 1-3 against probably the informed team in the county at the moment. So, Tuam will have to mark them two guys very, very tightly. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what type of team Tuam put out. I know Conor Rattigan took the throw in there for Tuam, but he didn't start a couple of the games. So, obviously he's starting, but I don't know where or who he's starting for. So, we'll just have to wait and see how Tuam line out. If you look at the conditions here, it just rained there about 20 minutes ago. It looks lovely out there now, so anyone looking on the TV will think it's really nice, but I made a nice shower there about 10 minutes ago, so the grass is going to be wet. So I think the free takers on both sides are going to make a huge difference to this game. I think for Tuam, I think Jamie Murphy takes the frees. I'm not too sure who takes them for Salthill, but Rory Lavelle definitely takes the long range 45s, and just shows how important goalkeepers are at the moment. They're probably the most important player on every team at the moment, because they take set plays from the kickouts, who are all strategized now, and they also take 45s and 65s. They come up the field and take them. So whoever is taking the frees on both sides will have a huge impact in this game.
I suppose we've done the business of the group stages, Diarmuid. You were involved with that with your own club, Milltown, as well. But today now this is knockout. The mindset's got to be right for this, regardless of what team is playing what team. You're wearing your club jersey, you come here in a quarter final, and you want to get that other step, get over the line. If it's 5 points to 4 or 15 points to 14, it doesn't matter. You just want to get over the line.
Yeah, like the league format in the championship is completely different than a knockout stage, because if you win your first 1 or 2 games, you're usually kind of almost through. So you might be resting players might be coming back. A lot of guys in the first couple of rounds of the championship were over in America. You didn't have your full panel to pick from. But this is knockout, so you're going to have your full panel out. Anybody half injured is going to play today. You're not going to be holding back. So it's all full cards are being dealt today. So it'll be interesting to see how it'll go. I see Cormac McQuarters jogging up there. A county player. Who will pick him up? Cormac McQuarters as well for Tuam. Cormac McQuarters and. There's a couple of forwards there. Brian Mannion is the other one. Really two fantastic players in Jamie Murphy. They're probably the 3 guys that Salthill will have to have a lot of work done on. So I see that Cormac McQuarters is going in full forward on Garage Armstrong now. So we'll see will he stay in there for the whole game.
Yeah, very interesting there, Diarmid, for sure. Referee is Thomas Murphy. He's in the middle of the field for the throw-in here as we keep a close eye on. Tuam will play from left to right in this first half. That means Salthill Knocknacarra are playing into the so-called scoring goal here in the first half. The sun is just about creeping through now for the start of this opening quarter-final here. The referee, happy enough then with the O'Neill's football. He's in the middle of the field, shakes hands to John Maher, big, tall, rangy midfielder for Salthill Knocknacarra, and he's checking the watch, the Orador, checking with the officials. Seems to be all in order. We seem to be ready for the throw-in here, and best of luck to both teams here in Tuam Stadium as we get the action up and underway. Ball is in, gathered there brilliantly by John Maher in the middle of the field for Salthill Knocknacarra, and gets the hand pass over towards the wing-back Cathal Sweeney. He gets it forward now. Salthill Knocknacarra with the overlap. Ball coming into the man wearing number 28 for Salthill Knocknacarra. I don't think if that's a 28 from here, it's hard to see on the back of the jerseys. The shot comes in from Rob Finnerty from out the field. Lazy enough looking kick, but that's the cultured left foot of Rob Finnerty straight away. We've only played 27 seconds, Jimmer, and Salthill from way out getting the opening score.
Yeah, Robert Finnerty's conversion rate is absolutely fantastic. He nails most shots he takes. But a big player for Salthill this year has been Donal Hunt. He's wearing number 28. He's playing wing forward. He's a very athletic player and a huge player for them so far this year.
26 is Paddy Kitt. He gets the kick out. Off it goes to Rob Finnerty outside the 45 metre line. Slips a little, but still has acres of time and space to hold on to it and study the options. And the option is a right-footed kick in towards the wing forward Tom O'Cullihan, wearing 10, steps inside, finds another little yard or two, kicks it in. Does the umpire like it? He does. 2 points in the opening. You could say 63 seconds, Diarmid. Good start.
Yeah, Paddy Kitt took a great ball from the air there and laid it off to Robert Finnerty, who was just dictating the whole play. And Tom O'Cullihan is inside. I see that Darrow O'Rourke is picking him up, but he's his knee heavily strapped, so maybe he might have a few issues there. But Tom looks very sharp, and so does Salthill. So they're playing with a gale force breeze. They're probably going to need to get a few scores up, but Tuam have a rusty start so far.
Free there on Jamie Murphy. A first chance for Tuam Stars to get forward. Lovely ball in towards Brian Mannion. That's a great catch as he moves forward now. Spins back outside, tries to get onto the left, gets it back towards Rory O'Connor, who likes to get on the score sheet as well for Tuam Stars. Steps back outside. Fisted pass to Conor Rattigan, and Rattigan goes back the way, all the way back towards the man wearing 14, Gavin Connell, outside the D, still going forward. Heavy tackle, play on, says the referee. Jamie Murphy tries to get in there. Referee says ball is there to be won fairly. Salthill Knocknacarra have overturned it, and now they can move forward. Brilliant work there by Donny Hunt to get it forward towards Rob Finnerty, being put under pressure, but can deal with it rather easily since a lovely ball inside. Chance now here, the dummy solo. Back it comes out towards Tom O'Cullihan. Off the left boot, should be a score, is over the black spot. Salthill lead by 3 points to no score. And we haven't played 3 minutes yet. It's not looking good in the early stages for Tuam, not getting to grip with the pace of this contest.
Yeah, interesting enough there, Salthill, when they lost the ball, they all tracked back in. They left Robert Finnerty and Tom O'Cullihan up front. But and they sat back and caught Tuam on the counter. But Donny Hunt, I'd say he'll be a guy that Porridge Ice and his management team will be looking at. He's a really athletic guy. He kind of started that move off, but again a great score by Tom O'Cullihan. He's very accurate as well inside.
For sure, as Cormac McQuarters gathers the kick out to get it this side to Gavin Connell now for Tuam Stars, into Gary O'Donnell. has support on the shoulder in the shape of Noel Henry. Henry now moving towards the 21 metre line, back to Gary O'Donnell, out to Conor Rattigan, who slips, gets the ball inside. Chance here for Brian Mannion. Shot comes in across the face of the goal. Goal chance for Tuam Stars. Was out to the right hand side of the post. He did everything right, tried to slip it past Rory Lavelle in the goal, keep the shot low as most forwards are told to do, but the angle probably was against him, Jimmy.
Yeah, I think that was a shot from Conor Rattigan more than a pass. He went for an outside the right and it just didn't connect with it, but Brian Mannion was onto it, and you'd wonder, will he get as good a chance again today to slot a goal? That would have been a huge sucker punch for Salthill, but unlucky not to get a goal there.
Kick out from Rory Lavelle, finds Rob Finnerty in the middle of the field. Referee is given the mark. Great kick out to find a pinpoint pass to Rob Finnerty. And Salthill tried to move it forward, but Tuam have the numbers back, have the bodies back, should be doing enough to earn themselves a free. Conor Rattigan, the man fouled, and Tuam Stars take it quickly to Gavin Connell. Connell off the outside of the left boot, good ball over to the far sideline on the 45 metre line. Tuam playing from left to right in this first half into the scoreboard end, but haven't registered any score yet on that scoreboard, where Salthill Knocknacarra lead by 3 points to no score in the early stages. Gary O'Donnell. Ball eventually comes to Paul Collins, who's fouled just inside the 45 metre line. Tuam Stars have a chance. They wanted to take it quickly. Brian Mannion is the target man right now in that full forward, and they leave it down for Jamie Murphy to try and get the opening score. That's a good call. Yeah, there's a gale force breeze there that Salthill are playing with, so I think if you're a Tuam supporter, you'd be hoping that they just knuckle down and keep the score down, maybe get a couple of scores to set themselves down, but it is difficult to play against that breeze because the ball won't travel when you kick it. Jamie Murphy, about 40 metres out, just in front of the D, curls this one in. Is it going to curl sufficiently? It is going to curl in. It's up and over the bar. Tuam are on off the mark. Jamie Murphy with a great free, difficult enough distance, but curled it over nicely, Jimmy. Yeah, brilliant. He didn't even curl that ball. He just hit it, punted it as hard as he could against that breeze. You couldn't underestimate how tough of a free that was. So, brilliant score by him. One man that'll be happy he's not here with us today is the Tuam Stars supporter, of course, and our own colleague Kevin Dwyer, watching in and listening in we believe in warm climates in Lanzarote. So, Kevin, I wish you and your family and friends a happy break out there, and hope you're enjoying the match so far, as Tuam trail Salthill Knocknacarra by 3 points to 1, but Salthill Knocknacarra on the burst here now again. Goal chance here, goes to ground, the ball comes off the Salthill attacker Donny Hunt, and he has a little bit of acceleration when he gets forward. Yeah, I think Tuam are probably going to have to put someone man mark on that guy. He's causing a lot of trouble down there. So too is Robert Finnerty. He's actually playing centre forward, and Salthill seem to be hitting him as the out ball all the time, and he's dictating the play. So there are two guys that Tuam will have to do a bit of homework on. 6.5 minutes gone. It's Salthill Knocknacarra 3 points, Tuam Stars 1 point, but Tuam Stars settling into this now a little bit more. Jamie Murphy, lovely ball inside. Cormac McWalter out in front of his man, goes to ground, no fouls at the referee. Ball recycled back out. Tuam just need to get it to the scorers. Oh, lovely ball inside. Chance here now. This is a goal chance for Tuam Stars. Shot comes in, it's in the back of the net. Corner back, as it is with me saying. I think it was Noel Henry that got the goal. Noel Henry. Yeah. Tuam Stars get the opening goal, and having been 3 points to no score down, they now go a point up, Jim. Well finished goal. Yeah, and it looked like that's the attack opportunity was gone, but a brilliant ball by Gary O'Donnell. He just got it and played a fist pass into Noel Henry. He was looking to play it across, but he was just very patient, a seasoned campaigner, and slot in a goal. I think he became a dad there at the weekend, so I'm sure that's a great present for his young born. But brilliant score by him. Yeah, super goal. Referee having a chat as well out in the middle of the field with Daniel O'Flaherty and Cormac McWalter for something that went on. Interesting to see here, Tommy, with the tactical kick-out strategy. They seem to be hitting Robert Finnerty with a lot of the balls, so we'll see will it come here to him. Yeah, Rory Lavelle strikes this one. Doesn't get a perfect purchase on it. Enough for Tuam Stars, though, to get onto it and move the ball forward towards the goal scorer, Noel Henry. Henry now looking to add a point, sends it in. Doesn't get a full contact on it. Referee says play on, no foul. And all this after 8 minutes of action in the opening quarter-final of the Galway Senior Football Championship. Tuam Stars leads Salthill Knocknacarra by 1 goal and a point to 3 points. And Salthill happy to play it across field, laterally, back inside their own 45-metre line. Owen McFadden over there towards William Finnerty. There's a little bit more push being put on now by Tuam Stars, not allowing Salthill Knocknacarra to get out quickly with the ball. But Salthill happily enough to play a series of interlinking passes through the hands. Now they move it to Daniel O'Flaherty. Out around the middle, goes to ground. The referee says no foul. The play on. Salthill looking to get away with possession there, but they still have it. Out in the middle of the field it comes to Mikey Culhan. Mikey wearing the 6 jersey. Gets a little bit of time to get the shot or the pass into Donny Hunt. Over on the far side, Mikey Culhan now, and Salthill Knocknacarra go back. It's a blitzering start in the early stages. 2 minutes had only been on the clock when Rob Finnerty and 2 from Tom O'Culhan had Salthill looking very comfortable, leading 3-0. They trail by 1 now. They've got to respond back. Rob Finnerty is brought to ground by the man wearing number 19. This
Seamus Kelly.
Yeah, and he's going to be spoken to.
Yeah, Seamus will have a tough day at the office. He's marking Robert Finnerty, and Salthill are leaving him isolated on the 40, and Tuam don't seem to be kind of doubling up on Robert Finnerty, so he's a tough day ahead of him. But Robert has touched a lot of balls so far, but Seamus Kelly has still done okay, I suppose.
Rob Finnerty not going to go for the score from the free, instead plays it short and goes for the return pass. So is the ball as if he was going for a little practice in the prairie, but now decides to go on a bit of a run. He's been squared up to there by 2 Tuam Stars defenders, but he has time to get it off, and Salthill Knocknacarra now playing just out around the 45-metre line, playing into the goal on our left here in the first half. 10 minutes have elapsed in this opening quarter final. The Salthill Knocknacarra now look for the equalising score. The shot comes in but tails off to the right hand side and wide. It's their first wide, 1 wide for Tuam Stars, but Tuam, after a very nervy start, Jim, I suppose, in the opening after 2 minutes they trailed by 3, but the opening 5 or 6 minutes until they got that opening point from Jamie Murphy, but that goal from Noel Henry, they seem to really settle into this now.
Yeah, I'm sure Salthill are probably scratching their heads. They've played all the football, yet they're a point down, so that's not good for them. They probably need to get a few scores. They're playing with the Gale Force Breeze, so they probably need to get a few scores pretty quickly to set themselves down, because Tuam have taken over now.
Rob Finnerty, as Jim just alluded to, I've seen a lot of the O'Neills in the opening 10.5 minutes of action here in Tuam Stadium, and he's happy to hold it up here and send the ball back in the direction of Owen Deely, who gets it to Mikey Culhan, back to Deely. Salthill just looking for that moment that might just unlock the Tuam Stars defence, as Brian Conlon now gets it off. A couple of heavy tackles coming in there, but fair, says the referee, from Tuam Stars defence, and Tuam popped the ball away here towards the centre back Shane Curtin, but that's a dangerous ball. Well won by Cormac McWalter. Probably no right to win that one. It was a real 50-50, but he does well. Slips on the ground, manages to go back and get the ball as well, and now has the option of not 1 but 2 or 3 Tuam Stars defenders on the far side, including Rory O'Connor. And Rory now soling past the 45-metre line, still going forward. Dummied a couple of passes there, but now needs support. Isolated very much over on the far side. Gets the ball back to Shane Curtin. And Tuam now playing a bit like Salthill have played for in the last 5 or 6 minutes, just trying to hold on to see where the next pass just might lead them. Ball in over the top towards Brian Mannion, but it's wasted. Dropped it there initially by the Salthill Knocknacarra defender, but he has time to work it out. The game has kind of slowed down a bit, Jimmer, doesn't it? It
has, yeah, but it's probably Tuam are slowing the game down. They're a more seasoned team than Salthill. Salthill are very young when you look out. A lot of these guys probably weren't playing when Salthill won their last county title, so they're relatively young. But Tuam are a seasoned team, and they're playing to the conditions, so Salthill probably have to settle down a bit. But on the other side, though, Salthill do look more dangerous when they attack. Tuam seem to be struggling up front with kind of ideas, but they're just working the ball through the hands and hoping to get a free.
Gary O'Donnell pushes his marker in the back on the far side. He had possession, but the ball spilled away from the Tuam Stars defender, and it allows Salthill Knocknacarra now to move it up towards Evan Nolan on the sideline over on the terrace side of Tuam Stadium. Fine crowd here as well, it must be said, early on for the first of the doubleheader. Curra Finn versus Mount Ballymoylough coming up in our second live game at 4:15 following this opening quarter-final clash as Salthill and Knocknacarra now move it slowly. We've played 13 and a half minutes or thereabouts as a lovely ball now sent in the direction of Rob Finnerty. Finnerty now looking to get the equalising score for Salthill and Knocknacarra. Buys himself plenty of time, buys himself the space and pops it over the bar. You'd be just wondering at some stage, like, the Salthill going to pop him in at full forward and leave him in there?
Well, it's funny you say that. He's actually went into the full forward line for that ball he was in, and it was Rory O'Connor that was picking him up. But, you know, it is very difficult for a club back to mark a guy in that form, so you'd be wondering, should Tuam maybe double up on him and put someone sitting in front of him? He's that impactful on the game that they probably need to look at that.
We're level. Salthill and Knocknacarra 4 points. Tuam Stars 1 goal and a point. The goal coming after 7 minutes from Noel Henry, after Tuam had missed an earlier goal chance just by a couple of inches as the ball steered to the right hand side of the upright from Brian Mannion. But Tuam now, their turn to hold the ball, hold possession and try and work it in to a scoring forward. Gavin Connell decides he'll change the course of attack. It's being pushed out to the middle of the field, but he has support. Gary O'Donnell does well to get past and send the ball in over the top towards Ben O'Connell. Ben now with a little bit of space, needs to offload it, comes away from him. Might still work out as Brian Mannion does well to flick it out here to Conor Rattigan. Both defences really pushing up all the time, not allowing a lot of space as Dara Rourke goes forward for Tuam Stars, the full back, past the 45-metre line to the goal scorer Noel Henry. And Noel now gets it off back to Dara. Out it comes to Gavin Connell, making his way towards the 21-metre line. Pass in over the top again to Noel Henry. And Noel will go back out to Jamie Murphy, who apart from that point from a free early on, hasn't seen a lot of the football here in Tuam Stadium. But ball now to Brian Mannion. Mannion now putting on a little bit of pace here. Brian Mannion surely was fouled. No, says the referee, play on. Brian Mannion takes the opportunity, puts the ball high and over the bar. Tuam go back into the lead. Good score.
Yeah, brilliant score by Brian Mannion. Like, Salthill have had 14 men inside the 45 there. They're playing really defensive, but Tuam are being very patient and they're holding on to the ball. They're not forcing it and doing very well. And, you know, it's 5 points to 4 now, 1-2 to 4. So Tuam will be very, very happy in how they start this game.
Brian Mannion becomes the third scorer for Tuam Stars. Rob Finnerty and Tom O'Callaghan 2 apiece for Salthill. Knocknacarra's tally of 4. And Salthill give away a free for overcarrying, which is applauded by the Tuam Stars supporters behind us here in the stand in Tuam Stadium. They're happy with that. As Conor Rattigan now gets it forward towards Cormac McWalter. Cormac possesses the lethal left foot if he gets a little bit of space. Ball now coming in. Is there an opportunity here for Tuam Stars to make a little bit of space? Still going. Ball very close to the in line. It's gone out at the expense of a 45. Of course, the pitch looks immaculate from up here, but you did make a very good point and a valid one at that, Jim. The rain before the start of this game, you can just see sometimes that ball just slipping away from the players.
Yeah, you can. You know, it is difficult for Tuam, you know, with how Salthill are playing a blanket defence, but on the plus side, you know, they're still getting through. They have a chance now for 45, and the way goalkeepers are kicking 45s now, I see Dara Forkin is coming up to take this 45. You know, it should be, you know, well within his range to slot this. I know it's against the breeze, but you know, if they get this, they'd be very, very happy with how they're playing. Salthill, you know, by dropping back all the players, that, you know, they're still letting Tuam get through and getting opportunities, so they'll be slightly disappointed with that, I would presume.
Yeah, Dara Forkin with the 45 steps up, strikes it, doesn't get a great purchase on it, however, and it goes spinning out to the left hand side and wide. But Thomas Murphy has spotted an infringement in there on the 40-metre line, and now it becomes an easy free for the likes of Jamie Murphy that could put Tuam 2 up.
Yeah, you know, them frees against the runner play can be crucial in a tight game at the end of it. So I'm sure this is a straightforward free for Jamie Murphy, you know, with a ball gone wide from Dara Forkin. So, you know, it's a great one, great tonic for Tuam to get.
Jamie kicks it in. Umpire goes for the white flag. He's happy enough. It's a second point for Jamie Murphy, a second one from a place ball at that. And Tuam need by 1-3 to 4 points, a 2-point advantage We have a result as well from from the senior championship relegation as well. St James is 12 on Spidgale 6, so that puts on Spidgale Jamer, I think, into a little bit of trouble now, being drawn into that dreaded relegation playoffs.
Yeah, I'm sure St James will be relieved to be out of that battle. There's nothing worse than being in a battle like that. That's what you call real pressure. So Spidle have another game to go to save themselves.
Ball out in the middle of the field, touchdown by Rob Finnerty. Not caught cleanly, but enough to get it into the possession of the Salthill Knocknacarra team. Finnerty goes back to retrieve it this time. Solos around a couple of Tuam Stars players. Stays going. It's going to have to be picked up. The ball is kicked in off the outside of the right boot. The umpire goes for the white flag. It's a great response by Cathal Sweeney from play. His first attempt at the post goes sailing over the crossbar. We've got an injury, Jeremy, down there that you've spotted to Tuam Stars, man.
Yeah, with Jamie Murphy was blocking Cathal Sweeney, and I'd worry about Cathal Sweeney. As he kicked that ball, he got a bang in the knee. He seemed to grab it straight away when he went down, and Jamie Murphy is injured from the process. But yeah, that was a great score by Cathal Sweeney. He's been man marking Jamie Murphy. The two of them have probably been have nullified each other for the first 2 minutes, but they're two vital players for their team. So I'm sure all the Tuam supporters will be hoping that Jamie Murphy gets up and shakes this knock off.
Yeah, he's being attended to over there by the physios. The linesman down in front of us here is Tom Ryder, having a chat with probably one of the busiest men around Tuam this weekend is Pat Potter and his cohorts here in Tuam Stadium. You know, having the venue always in good shape and always ready for big games.
Yeah, two fantastic games to have in Tuam Stadium today, though, and the place looks absolutely fantastic. But interesting to see with the kick out that Tuam have, they're leaving a lot of space out the middle and they're going along with this one.
Out towards Cormac McWalter was the target there. It might break for Jamie Murphy. It does, and it comes this side of the field now for Tuam Stars to Gavin Connell. Tuam Stars 1-3, Salthill Knocknacarra 5 points. Brian Mannion being pulled. No fouls as the referee. The ball comes back to Jamie Murphy. Thought about the shot, but then gets it off instead to Conor Rattigan. Rattigan bearing down on the Salthill Knocknacarra goal, but has to go back outside. Got caught. Salthill Knocknacarra turn it over, and it's a chance for them now to work it forward. With 10 minutes to go to half time. And they trail by 1 point, having led after 2 minutes by 3 points to no score. It's low scoring, but it's intriguing as the sides try to outwit each other. Salthill Knocknacarra this time go long in over the top towards Tom O'Culhan. Way too much on that, however. The breeze caught that one out over the end line on the left-hand side. 2 wides, I think, for Salthill Knocknacarra. And, you know, it's all good in theory, but you've got to get the pass exactly. You've got to get the, I suppose, the distance and the quality of the ball in if you're going to be hitting it from that distance.
Yeah, sometimes when you're playing with the breeze, the ball can carry out over the line. It's a very frustrating, you know, when a team is doing that. But yeah, Tuam seem to be doubling up on Robert Finnerty now. Rory O'Connor seems to be picking him up, and Seamus Kelly is kind of watching him. So, you know, he's such a pivotal player. I think that's a great move by Tuam.
Ball knocked down. Gary O'Donnell in there, goes to ground, gets the free. Good work by Paul Collins in the middle of the field for Tuam Stars. And Gary O'Donnell onto the ball, sends it in. Nearly a little bit too much on that pass, but Jamie Murphy ensured that he got up high enough. Players beginning to drop the odd occasional ball here and there. It certainly is a little bit wet underfoot, but no doubt it's Salthill Knocknacarra that do have the aid of that breeze that Jeremy alluded to at the very start of our commentary. But Tuam Stars moving towards the 45. Nice little dink pass into Brian Mannion. Had enough of time just to get it back to Gary O'Donnell, who finds another bit of space. Kicks this one in, kicks it high and kicks it over the bar. Great score. And he's always good for a score. Well, we say that in every game that we commentate that Gary O'Donnell plays in, be it club or county, but he is good for a score.
He's a brilliant player, brilliant server for Galway and Tuam, but you know, that was a very difficult free against the Gale Force breeze. But Brian Mannion is showing very well inside for Tuam, and the way the conditions are gone, it kind of suits the style of play that Tuam are playing. They kind of run the ball all the way to the opposition 45, and then they play, you know, a through ball into maybe Brian Mannion or Cormac McWalters and have runners off them. So Salthill are kind of looking for a more stylish type of play, a counter-attacking style, and you know, with a wet ball it probably doesn't suit it as much. So we'll see, will they try and run the ball through the hands a bit more.
Salthill back inside their own. Of course, we got a correction on that score as well. The score in fact read on Spidgale 16 points, St. James is 12, so we've got to turn that around again now, Jim.
Yeah, it's a difficult one for St. James's now. Yeah, they have an uphill battle to stay up, and Paul Conroy and the likes will have to really get behind his team and trying to keep them senior for another year.
Salthill Knocknacarra through Rob Finnerty to Tom O'Culhan as the clouds take away the sun from us for a moment or two here in Tuam. But, it's been shining on Tuam Stars so far in this game. At 1-4 to 5 points. Scoreboard needs to be corrected here as well in Tuam Stadium. And it might just be okay now if they leave it alone. The ball comes in and see the scorer there for Evan Nolan, the scorer. The scoreboard now reads 1-4 to 6 points, which is correct.
Yeah, Salthill do have that quality with forwards that can kick scores from long distance. You'd wonder, with the forwards that they have they got enough ball into them, quality ball, because they're playing against the Gaelford Breeze in the second half, and they won't be able to be hit the full forward line from out the field as easy as they have. So, still a great score by Evan Nolan. He just slot that ball over there with ease. So, very good play from him.
Kevin Reedy is just down in front of us there as well, Jim, and he'd be very happy, you'd imagine.
Yeah.
Having played against the Breeze in the first half, we still have over 6 minutes to go to half-time of normal time, but to see your side leading by a point and having, shifted 3 early sucker punches early on with those 3 points for Salthill Knocknacarra.
Yeah, the thing about the way Tuam play, with or against the Breeze, they play the same style of football, so it's not going to affect them. It's not going to be a huge advantage to them playing in the second half, but we're interested to see how Salthill, will they run the ball a bit more, because they're more of a kicking style, counter-attack and play, sitting back and then hitting Robert Finnerty with the break. But I seen Robert seems to be down here. This would be a huge worry if he has to come off.
Yeah, he's been, there's 3 medics there with him. He's walking gingerly towards the sideline. To me, it looks like his day may be done. Are Salthill Knocknacarra going to forced to bring on a sub? They are. Number 17, Evan Murphy is coming in. So Rob Finnerty has picked up an injury. That's a huge moment, Jim, in this game.
If there was one player that Salthill didn't want to lose, it's Robert Finnerty. And if it was one player that Tuam would want to go off, it's Robert Finnerty. He's been so influential. He's touched the ball the most times of anyone on the pitch so far. So it's hard to see what happened there. It wasn't that serious, but it must be a pulled muscle or pulled hamstring or calf or something, because he's kind of limping there coming off. But what a loss that is for Salthill.
Yeah, and the poor lad, he's coming off and he looks to be in a bit of agony and a bit of this course. Huge disappointment to lose out, but Salthill Knocknacarra have overturned it here, and this could be dangerous here. Ball in towards the substitute, Evan Nolan. Shot comes in, saved brilliantly. What a save by Dara Farkin. He's been on a couple of Team of the Weeks for the last few weeks as well. That's a superb save. That's a huge moment in this game, just as much as Rob Finnerty is going off the Salthill Knocknacarra team. Tom O'Culhan takes a shot off the right. That's a super score. We're level in Tuam Stadium again. 7 points for Salthill Knocknacarra, 1-4 for Tuam Stars, but it could have been a hell of a lot better. Evan Murphy was it with the strike on that occasion. He's a substitute that's come in, so he's paying his money already. Yeah,
but this Evan Murphy is a fantastic player. He's been out injured for a long time. He's he's a lot of quality. He was as close to the Galway senior panel. I think he was in at some stage, and he's been hampered with injury. A very good soccer player, so he's not going to weaken the Salthill team. But I suppose it'll be Tom O'Culhan now, and the younger guys are going to have to step up since Robert has gone off.
Yeah, well, they've levelled it up since he went off, courtesy of that point from Evan Murphy, as they now have the ball in the shape of Tom O'Culhan. Too many bodies in there. The referee having a close look at it. Tuam Stars come away with it. And Jamie Murphy, who should be playing a corner forward on the other end of the field, is now back playing, as we see another injury. This time Tom O'Culhan takes a while to get back up off the ground. We'll talk to Jimmer about that save from Dara Farkin later on. What a super save. Got down to it, but managed then to get his hand back to it as from here looked like it was going over the line, Jim.
Yeah, I thought it was going to creep in. What a start that would have been for Evan Murphy. Just losing your talisman for the sub to come on and get a goal, but a brilliant save by Farkin there. Did very well, and that has kept them, I suppose, leading the game so far.
June look to win themselves a free. They've done that, albeit out in the middle of the field. Gavin Connell looking for movement, gets it forward towards Ben O'Connell and sends the ball in, tried to thread it through the eye of a needle, but Salthill not going to get caught with that one. Salthill Knocknacarra 7 points, Tuam Stars 1 goal and 4. And the big news that we saw in the last few minutes was the withdrawal of Rob Finnerty. We've got Paddy Kitt warming up as well for Salthill Knocknacarra, as Cormac McWalter for Tuam Stars tries to start a move that might lead to the lead score again, but it's overhit again by Tuam Stars and well read by the Salthill Knocknacarra defence, who get the ball away to Evan Murphy now. Crossfield ball this side. We've got 2 minutes of normal time to go to half time. Salthill will feel that they need a lead of something at the break, having played with the breeze. Pop pass back. Tomo goes for the return. Should be a score, but it's kicked very high and very, very poorly out to the right hand side by his standards. Third wide for Salthill Knocknacarra, but it's level here. Salthill Knocknacarra 7 points. Tuam Stars 1-4.
Yeah, Tomo was unlucky there. He got a ball, laid it off. I think it was Paddy Kidd who gave it back to him. It was a snapshot really, but Tuam are playing the game on their terms. You have to say they have, from a shaky start, have really taken over the game, and their experience has shown. At this moment in time, you have to fancy Tuam to push on, but you never know with a talented Salthill team. But Tuam's experience is really shown here.
Yeah, they go with the kick out. Gary O'Donnell is the man that's alert with the PA announcement in the background. Says we're going to have 3 added on minutes. So we've got 4 left. 1 to go of normal plus 3 added on. As Tuam Stars go forward, Gavin Connell has garnered a lot of yards here, still going forward. Shifts a heavy shoulder, but still goes towards the 14-metre line. He's gone past that now, going towards the end line. Gets a lovely ball across the face of the goal. Oh, it's touched away there by Brian Mannion. Might still work out. Mannion off the right, locked down. Tuam still have it in there. Tuam Stars, Jamie Murphy across the face of the goal, high up and over the bar. The cuteness of Jamie Murphy to find a little bit of space to put that ball over the bar.
Yeah, but what a run by Gavin O'Connell. He got the ball down in his own half back line against the breeze. He carried it the whole way across into Salthill's 14-metre line and played the ball across, and it eventually came to Jamie Murphy, who just chipped it over the bar, but it could be a vital score come to the end of it. But it's a really tight game here, tit for tat all the way through. So I would say that Tuam will be the happier, but Salthill are well in this game. They just need their younger players, the likes of Tom McCullaghan, Evan Murphy, who's been out for a while. He looks sharp out there, so they'll be looking for these guys to to carry the can with Robert Finnerty gone off.
Super run by Gavin Connell. Needed a little bit of treatment after Jamie Murphy's point, but thankfully he's back up and running. We're in the first 30 seconds of the 3 added on minutes at the end of this first half, with Tuam Stars, the home side, leading by 1-5 to 7 points. Salthill Knocknacarra go in search of another equalising score, having led by 3 points to no score after only 2 minutes here in Tuam. They were rattled back to earth really with that goal from Tuam Stars by Noel Henry after 7 minutes. And now they try and find an equalising point. John Maher, back it comes towards Daniel O'Flaherty, gives it off to Tom O'Callaghan, who in turn finds Paddy Kitt. The Kitt gives it off to O'Flaherty, and O'Flaherty makes his way back out towards the centre of the field, towards Evan Murphy, and Evan sees a Salthill Knocknacarra teammate free all alone on the far side of the field, but Tuam are back in numbers. Everybody back for Tuam Stars bar 1. And Salthill Knocknacarra have a minute and a half to try and find this equalising score before the break. Nobody wanting to take it on until Mikey Culhane decides to launch this ball skywards in towards the goal. It might still work out for Evan Murphy. Back it goes to John Maher. Donny Hunt gets a little bit of a space, gets a shot off the left, kicks it high and kicks it out to the left hand side and wide. Wasteful when you think, they had a lot of possession, but maybe was the wrong option on that occasion. They just went for the shot in the end, but out to the left. Yeah,
I think Salthill showed their inexperience there. I think it was Mikey Culhane who took the shot, but the law of averages of Mikey getting a shot from outside the 45, maybe it should have been maybe his brother Tom or something like that might have the license to shoot from there. But it's a bit frustrating, I suppose, them kind of shots, but they'll have to cut them out in the second half, especially playing against the breeze.
Dara Forkin, remember, produced one of the saves of the season in the opening half here as well. Not to be forgotten, as Tuam lead by a point with 30 seconds and more stopwatch to go to half time. Salthill moving forward to Tom O'Callaghan now. Is this the opportunity and the chance for Salthill Knocknacarra to level it up? Tomo teases and torments the Tuam Stars defence. Get a lovely ball across the face of the goal. Could be more than that. The shot's in the back of the net. from very, very little. Tom O'Callaghan sold in along and gave it across to Brian Conlon. He was the man that got the space, and that is crucial, David.
That's absolute quality, that goal. You have to give huge credit to Tom O'Callaghan. He was so long down the line. That just shows experience. He didn't take the shot on. He could have taken a percentage shot, but he played a brilliant ball across from Brian Conlon. But what a finish. He still had an awful lot of work to do to beat a goalie and a defender from 14 yards out. He just rattled it into the top corner. That's an absolutely brilliant goal and a great tonic for Salthill, because you could see their confidence being drained over the last few minutes with Robert going off and missing a few chances. So that'll bring them right into it and give them a pep in their step going into half time.
A pep in their step is the exact words. Leading by 2 now, having trailed by 1. Referee Thomas Murphy blows the half time whistle. Tuam, having played against the Breeze, will be disappointed the way it finished. Probably not the way they wanted it to start either, but in between them, they did score 1-5 and they were leading by a point with a minute to go or less in added on time. But that Brian Conlon goal now has turned it a little bit as Salthill Knocknacarra go in, as you say, with a little bit more zip in their step going in at half time.
Yeah, that changes the whole game plans and the speeches at half time from both management. That goal has turned the game right in its head, in my opinion, because a goal is a huge score in a low scoring game here. Salthill will be buzzing going in there, whereas Tuam will be a small bit down to let a goal like that against their own player, really. So it's an even game, very even game both sides. You can't call it after that goal now. That's brought them right back into it. I just think that Robert Finnerty is an absolutely huge loss. Even the Salthill tactics for their kickouts, they were leaving Robert on the 40 and hitting them with all the kickouts. So that kind of kickout strategy is gone for them. He's such a huge player, touches a lot of ball, but you have to say Evan Murphy has come on and done well. So they'll be happy enough with his contribution so far.
Yeah, so we've reached the half-time break here in Tuam Stadium in our opening clash of the Galway Senior Football Championship quarter-final, and it's the visitors who lead here at the break by 2 points. It's Salthill Knocknacarra 1-7, Tuam Stars 1-5. Do join us for live second half commentary coming up shortly. welcome back to Tuam Stadium here, where both teams back out for the second half. Salthill Knocknacarra leading at the break by that goal from Brian Condon 3 minutes into added on time at the end of the first half, 1-7 to 1-5. The news coming from the Salthill Knocknacarra dressing room, Dermot, at half time. It's a back spasm Rob Finnerty picked up, and anybody who's ever got a back spasm knows there's very little you can do when that happens.
Yeah, the one thing, I haven't seen him out again. Maybe he's getting treatment. You know, it is the one injury. If you pulled a hamstring or a calf or a groin, you definitely wouldn't be out, but you wouldn't know if the game is tight. You could see him back on again, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see who starts the better now. In the last game, Salthill started very well. It took Tuam a while to get into it, but let's see how it goes here.
Yeah, Robert Walser is in for Salthill Knocknacarra at half time as well. As the ball from Evan Murphy is picked up by Cathal Sweeney, point scorer in the first half for his side, as they now attack the goal down to our right hand side in this second half, leading by 2 points at the break. Ball picked up by Evan Nolan for Salthill Knocknacarra, gets it forward to O'Flaherty, to Tom O'Callaghan. Tom are moving out towards the past the 45 metre line, gets it off to Cathal Sweeney, finds a bit of space, gives a pass in over the head of Noel Henry, but there was nobody in there, only the Tuam Stars man in the red jersey, and they can hold on to possession through Shane Curtin. The Tuam looking to start the second half better than they did the first half, when they shipped those 3 points in the opening 2 minutes to trail Salthill by 3 points to no score. But that goal in the first half from Noel Henry after 7 minutes gave them a new bit of impetus, a new lifeline, and now they trail at the moment by 2, but they have possession. Gary O'Donnell. Dara O'Rourke comes forward to make himself available. Heavily strapped right knee. Off to Shane Curtin, back to Gary O'Donnell. And O'Donnell now gets a little link pass in. It's all through the hands here as the Tuam Star man goes to ground. Looked for the free, Seamus Kelly, but not given. Salthill try to move it quickly now and get the opening score of the second half. The ball is moved to this side of the field towards Robert Walser. Sends a nice ball in over the top, but read well by Rory O'Connor. Defending for Tuam Stars, back in his own 14-metre line. Gavin Connell now, off to Gary O'Donnell. Gary O'Donnell now gets through the first tackle, still goes forward. Now gets the pass into Brian Mannion. Mannion holds on to it. Being bottled up there, put under loads of pressure. Legally so, says the referee. Now he needs to offload it inside towards Cormac McWalter. McWalter now has support as well. Still going forward, goes to ground. The referee's going to make a call here. What is it? Is it going to be a free? Is it going to be... He's going to go in and talk to the umpires, I think, to see where that was. Or is it just a fact that was it a high challenge? Gary O'Donnell points to the fact that it should be a penalty to Tuam Stars. This is crucial now, Jim, and it all hinges on the decision of the referee, Thomas Murphy, who looks like he's making his way out towards the penalty spot. And if he does award the penalty to Tuam Stars, this is a big call at the start of the second half.
Yeah, I would not see it again, but I think that was harsh enough on Garrod Armstrong. I think it was a shoulder charge on McWalter's coming in, but this is absolutely massive for Tuam. If they get this, it's hard to see how Salthill will come back from it. But huge kick now for Jamie Murphy here.
Bit of gamesmanship by the goalkeeper Rory Lavelle as he eventually hands the ball to the penalty taker Jamie Murphy, with his side trailing by 2 points in the 4th minute of the second half. Is this game about to take another turn as Jamie Murphy against Rory Lavelle? Penalty for Tuam Stars. Murphy, little jinky up, slots it in high into the right hand side past Rory Lavelle. Tuam have got their second goal. Jamie Murphy continues his great scoring for Tuam Stars, brilliantly dispatched.
Yeah, he's Mr. Dependable, really. He doesn't miss anything that he should get. It was a very good penalty in the top corner against a very capable goalie in Rory Lavelle. So, he slotted well right in the corner, but that's a huge advantage now for Tuam. Kind of against the run of play to get a penalty like that, it'll be a huge tonic for them.
Salthill Knocknacarra's John Maher picks it up. It's 2-5 for Tuam Stars. Salthill Knocknacarra 1-7. 1 point ball game. Maher has earned himself a free if he wants to take it, but referee has let the advantage go forward for Salthill Knocknacarra towards Evan Murphy. Evan Nolan to Tom O'Culhan, but brilliant defending by Rory O'Connor for Tuam Stars. You can hear the noise level has gone up a notch or two behind us in Tuam Stadium, and it's Tuam Stars that are on the attack now again through Ben O'Connell. He's dispossessed by Cathal Sweeney, however. Sweeney, tigerish defender, does well to get the ball back for his side as they go now in search of an equalising score. 2-5 for Tuam Stars, 1-7. 5 minutes gone in this second half. As the goal scorer for Salthill Knocknacarra, Brian Conlon, gets his shot, pass inside, danger here, player goes to ground, the ref says play on. The ball was swung on there by Salthill Knocknacarra player. Fresh air, that was as Tom O'Culhan now tries to make a yard of space, goes to ground, play on, says the referee. Still breaks for the men in blue. Referee says get up. Ball is played on the ground. We're going to have a stoppage. We've got a serious injury, I think, inside in the small square, Jermid, to a Salthill Knocknacarra player, but danger there for Tuam Stars.
Yeah, and I suppose the one guy that for Salthill that you'd be hoping to get on an end of a soccer shot would be Evan Murphy. He's played a lot of soccer and he just, didn't fall right from, didn't bounce right from, but a massive opportunity to take a goal chance there. But I think it's Paddy Kitt that went through and went down and threw the ball across and got injured in the meantime. But the game is very evenly poised here. Evan Murphy, you have to say, looks like a very quality player out there. He's getting on the ball. He's taken over the shackles from Robert Flinty with ease there. He looks like a lad that could definitely play at inter-county level if his injuries stay away. But Tuam are still bossing the game as such. So Salthill will have to do something a bit extra to try and get this game or to win this game. But brilliant game so far.
So a goal at the end of the first half, a goal at the start of the second half, one for either side, has seen the 2-point advantage for Salthill Knocknacarra being taken away, and a 1-point advantage now to Tuam Stars. As we watch the player who's going to come off, to me looks like it's going to be a blood sub.
Yeah, it's Paddy Kitt. I think it looks like a nose injury he has, but it looks like it'll be a temporary one. But I think it's number 20 is coming on. I don't know who that is in the programme, but I'd say Paddy Kelly will probably be back on once he sorts out the blood injury.
Sean O'Lyon comes in for Salthill Knocknacarra, correctly spotted by Jeremy, number 20. But Tuam Stars have had the free and they've taken it, but they're put under a lot of pressure back inside their own 45-metre line. And sold in crossfield is Gavin Connell, needing support. He still has the possession. And he gets the fisted pass over towards Cormac McWalter, who goes on a solo run, decides to try and run at the Tuam Stars. Does well, still going forward, very much part of Porrick Joyce's set up last year as well. Ben O'Connell back out the field, but it's a loose pass that Brian Mannion does very well to win. Mannion now looks for the long range pass inside, up to go for it. Jamie Murphy brave to go there, but didn't really have a big chance of winning that delivery. And Salthill Knocknacarra now are happy to work it forward as the sun comes out and shines brightly on Tuam Stadium, with just 8 minutes gone in the second half, and a 1-point advantage for the home team in red as Salthill Knocknacarra go forward now, trying to work the equalising score. That one is kicked more in hope than anything else, and out to the left hand side and wide. And the more you do that, Jimmer, then the more you kick those hitting hopes, we call them, it kind of drains the team that's behind instead of maybe working it in.
And a lot of these Salthill guys like Tom O'Callaghan, Evan Murphy, they're only young guys, but they're probably going to have to mature very quickly and become show leadership here. If for Salthill to get over this game, that was a shot that probably wasn't on by Evan. He'd be better off to work that ball in against the breeze.
It's Tuam Stars' turn to attack now. The town goal, Ben O'Connell off to Jamie Murphy. Jamie Murphy trying to curl that one in, but that one is just curled to the wrong side of the post and wide, and make it only the second wide of the afternoon for Tuam Stars. But every ball and every score now, Jimmer, as we get closer towards, maybe 10 minutes gone in the second half, the next few minutes crucial too in this destination of who's going to get through.
Yeah, Jamie Murphy seems to be playing inside a bit more, along with Brian Mannion and McWalter, so they have three very good forwards. With the breeze, they're probably keeping them further up the pitch.
The tenacity of Tuam Stars defending has to be applauded, because the referee now is going to throw it in, I think, on this particular time. It's going to be a throwing ball, but Tuam doing what's after them in defence as Salthill Knocknacarra rally for that equalising score. Paul Collins up for it with John Maher. There's only one winner there that I can see, that's John Maher. He does well, he wins the free. It's inside the 45-metre line, but it's a good bit out. Tom O'Callaghan probably fancies chances, Jim, from here.
Yeah, I think against the breeze, I see Rory Lavelle coming up. It's probably one that may suit him against the breeze, a slot over. But I think Tomo has sent him back now, and Tomo fancies it here. So let's see, can he put it between the posts?
Blood sub is okay to be replaced now. Paddy Kitt going back in, Sean O'Lyon coming back off. And that's the call. Tom O'Callaghan has the chance to level it up with 10 minutes gone in the second half. Salthill Knocknacarra yet to register a second half score. Might be about to change, as he has a quick look at the target off the right boot, sails it in towards the posts, drops it up, drops it just over the crossbar. Enough of that to register the point, high and over the bar. Good score.
Yeah, brilliant leadership there by Tomo. He could have stepped away from that ball and left it to the goalie to kick it up. And he took it on himself, sent him back, put the pressure on himself and nailed it. So that's the quality that this guy has, and hopefully we'll see that for go in the near future too.
Kick out doesn't go to plan for Tuam Stars. It might work out for them now again, as the ball is recycled to Gary O'Donnell, who goes on a solo run. Gets the ball across to number 20, Noel Henry. And a little bit of movement now for Tuam Stars going at the Salthill defence. Still going forward, it's full forward. Gavin Connell, he's battled up over there. A lot of red jerseys coming in to try and help. Jamie Murphy being one of them. Does well, Jamie, to win that ball. Holds it up and has time to find Seamus Kelly to Cormac McWalter outside the 45-metre line. A shot deflected. It was aimed at corner forward Ben O'Connell, but didn't come off. And now Salthill Knocknacarra go on the attack. We're level in Tuam at 1-8 for Salthill Knocknacarra, 2-5 for Tuam Stars. The early goal by Jamie Murphy put them 2 points ahead at the start of the second half, but the Tom O'Culhan point has levelled it up. Salthill Knocknacarra very close to the end line. Back out the field it comes. Again, it's recycled out towards Paddy Kitt and all the way back to Mikey Culhan. And the ball has gone from the end line down to our right hand side to back to the midfield area as Mark Corwin is about to be introduced for Tuam Stars as well. The game delicately balanced here. Cathal Sweeney might be about to change that. Cathal Sweeney's effort is high and tailing. Once the minute he kicked it, you could see it was never going to curl in sufficiently. And out to the left hand side, that substitute being made. Jimmer, Mark Corwin coming in. Let's see who's going off for Tuam Stars. As the referee holds the hand up to allow the change to be made.
Noel Henry's coming off, I think, and Jamie Murphy's now coming up to the half forward line again. So Noel Henry has put in a good shift there, got a vital goal in the first half, so he'll be happy enough, and so will Kevin Brady with his performance. But Cathal Sweeney there, he has shown leadership. He took on the ball again against that Gale-Force Priest. He'd probably be better off to carry that ball in a bit more and look for a tap over fisted score or work for free. It is difficult to kick a ball into that wind in Tuam Stadium, so probably the Salthill as a whole probably need to do that a bit more.
Is it too early to mention that drill word extra time, Dermot?
Yeah, it's hard to know. But again, I'm looking around to see is Robert Finnerty around. He doesn't seem to have come out to the dressing room, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could feature again.
Yeah, back spasm, we're told, is the problem with Rob Finnerty as Tuam Stars move this ball forward now. Good work here by Brian Mannion. He has someone support on the outside. He doesn't need it. Curls this in with the left. It's a superb effort that goes high and well over the bar. Salthill Knocknacarra players were signalling that went wide, but that's a super score.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant score from Brian Mannion, but he's shown well all day long. So Tuam's tactic is they're bringing the ball up. He plays at 14. Everything pivots around him. They play the true ball into him, and he's brilliant at winning the ball, and he either lays it off or has a score. But that was a fantastic score from out around the 45 to drive that ball over the bar. It's a real lift for Tuam at this vital stage in the game.
Yeah, they lead by a point, 2-6 to 1 goal and 8 points now the scoreboard. With 14 minutes gone in the second half. Rory O'Connor again has been fantastic in defence for Tuam Stars. He really is a tenacious defender. Gives everything every time he puts on that club jersey, and he's doing it again today as the ball now is with Tuam Stars, who lead by a point. Fancy maybe of widening that gap. Cormac McWalter now playing out around the middle as well. He poses a huge threat as well in terms of being able to carry the ball at Salthill Knocknacarra. And they move it forward now towards Ben O'Connell. Inside it goes. Mark Colleran on his introduction. Is he about to get another point? Decides maybe not to go for it. And the hesitation sees him eventually being bottled up. Ball still with Tuam Stars. Space inside for Ben O'Connell now to go along the end line. Ben sends the ball across to Brian Mannion. Skips out of his hand. And Salthill Knocknacarra will be grateful for that. And they get away with it. Salthill just happy to overturn possession and now move the ball forward. Ball is half blocked down there. Good work by Shane Curtin, but Salthill Knocknacarra have it with Robert Walser. He has to go back, however. Back he goes, and eventually coming to get in the action there was Evan Murphy as the Cathal Sweeney, involved in an exchange of passes over there, decides to go back towards John Maher, wearing 15 but playing in the middle of the field for the City men, as Mikey Culhan now moves it forward. The side trailing by a point. We're in the 16th minute of this second half. The ball into Tomo, and Tomo's going to go for the equalising score. There's a great purchase on that one, no mistake whatsoever, from very little space. You could see he knew where the posts were and he just drilled it in and got it over the bar. Yeah,
absolutely brilliant score, but I think Salthill will be better to keep Tomo out around the half forward line. When you're playing against the breeze and a team are sitting back, you catch it on the counter, you probably need someone really fast up top, where I think Brian Conlon is that kind of guy. Tomo's good at coming off the shoulder, so he drifted out there and got that ball around the 45. He has the shot selection in his locker, so a brilliant score by him. He's shown a lot of leadership, and he's probably been Salthill's go-to man since Robert Frinty went off.
Killian Reedy comes into the action for Tuam Stars. Off goes Paul Collins, done his shift in the middle of the field for Tuam Stars. That Dara Forkin gets the kick, gets the action back up underway. Tuam Stars now to Rory O'Connor, going towards the 45-metre line. Of course, we have to have a result here today in these quarter-finals. 2 more coming up tomorrow as well. Mike Cullen and Mike Quillen in action in Pearse Stadium, and they take on Clare Galway, and the other quarter-final, Annadown versus St. Michael's. So big weekend of Galway GAA football. Not to forget the intermediate semi-finals as well, as that ball is brought in towards Brian Mannion. Comes off his knee. Salthill putting the pressure on. Get the ball out towards Mikey Culhan. Being held up there by Shane Curtin, the opposite number 6. But Salthill Knocknacarra get the free. 17 and a half minutes gone. 12 and a half to go of normal time in this second half. And the sides are deadlocked. Salthill Knocknacarra trying to change that. As the ball comes back outside towards Evan Murphy. And Murphy looking for the support. Eventually arises, goes for the return pass. Got caught in 2 minds, but Salthill Knocknacarra happy enough to hold it out around the middle for the moment. Owen Dealey now. Crossfield pass towards Cahill. Sweeney, who loves to go forward, taking on his man, being stood up for the moment by Gavin Connell. But Sweeney allowed to drift across, out to John Maher. Maher now bearing down on goal, tries to get it away. Is that a foul? The referee says it is a foul. Probably needlessly given away by the Tuam Stars defence there, but John Maher was in there, and he didn't get the shot in on goal, but it forced the Tuam Stars defence to give away the foul.
Yeah, I think it was Ben O'Connell that put the foot in. Probably a harsh free in one sense, but the refs always seem to give them one. But I just thought Cahill Sweeney was left drift up the field there with no tackle from Tuam. They'd be disappointed with that. He ran, without a tackle very slowly from his own half-back line right into the heart of the Tuam defence. So, this will be another vital score from Tom if he can nail it.
Yeah, he's got 4 Jimmered so far, so this will be point number 5 for the sharpshooter if he can guide this between the uprights, which you imagine well within his compass as he steps into this, curls it in, puts it up and over the bar, and Tuam Stars now go into a 1-point lead. Tom O'Culhan's free, as I say, brings his tally to 5 for the evening here. 19 minutes gone, 11 to go.
Yeah, very impressive with Salthill how they've changed their style of play. They're working the ball through the hands in the second half. They're not kicking the ball in. It's a complete contrast to the first half. Not many teams can do that, but it seems to be working for them. Running it and playing for the frees and working it into the D area, hoping for Tuam to foul them or to get an easy score. So I'm sure John O'Mahony will be very happy with how they're playing.
Great work by Seamus Kelly over there, I think it was, to get it to Gary O'Donnell, and it's now Tuam Stars' turn to go in search of an equalising score. Gary gives it off. Again, Salthill Knocknacarra, not for the first time, Jim, had managed to dispossess the Tuam Stars attack.
Yeah, John Maher and Mikey Culhan have done very well in the second half, got on a lot of loose ball and are breaking up the play and winning ball back for Salthill, so done very well.
Brian Conlon with the opportunity here was going to be given the mark, didn't take it, and then went for the point.
Yeah.
Brian Conlon's effort out to the left-hand side and wide.
Yeah, I think he was a bit surprised with getting the mark. He didn't really call it, and the whistle blew, and it put him off a small bit. He could have taken on his man and worked it in for a score, but he just shot straight away and just went narrowly wide.
Alan O'Connell comes into the action for Tuam Stars, going off as Shane Curtin, who gets a handshake from manager Kevin Reedy. Another man that's been introduced is Killian Reedy. He gets the ball off to Brian Mannion, and Mannion is nearly falls over for a moment, but manages to get the ball away. And Gary O'Donnell now in possession for Tuam Stars as we see the Curve Finn and Mount Ballymalotte teams in Tuam Stadium for the second game coming up here at 4:15. But we still got 9 minutes of action at least to go here as Tuam Stars player goes to ground, put under a lot of pressure again. And the referee says he's going to call it back as well now, because that's a foul that by Seamus Kelly. For me, he's already on a yellow, so this could be a big moment in the game as well for that pull down.
Yeah, it's a black card. It's a black card and a red card. Yeah, so Tuam are down to 14 men. That is going to be huge in a tight game, but Salthill's defence have done very, very well in this game. You know, Owen Dealey, they're brilliant tenacity to get a hand in. They're just not letting the Tuam forwards win clean ball, and they're breaking it up. Along with John Maher and Mikey Culhan, you know, they're winning that dirty ball that's so vital for teams to get up the field. So, you know, doing very well so far, them guys.
110 for Salthill Knocknacarra, 2-6. The referee has spotted an infringement in there. He's going to talk to Cormac McAlter. And Tuam just getting a little bit out of sorts at the moment. Just need to settle things down because there's plenty of time for them in this game yet, Jimrith.
Oh, another black card. This is amazing. I didn't see what happened there, but that's a huge, huge loss. Cormac, I don't know, did he mean that or I didn't see it, but that's a devastating blow. Now they're down to 13 men for 10 minutes, so they're 2 men down for 10 minutes. You know, it's Salthill's to win at this stage now.
Yeah, and of course, the corner forward, Cormac McAlter, probably won't have enough time to come back in, Jim, but that's the point you're making there as well. So they are literally playing with 13 for the rest of the contest. Yeah,
it's devastating for Tuam now, but they're going to need something, probably a goal to see them through here with 2 men down. Even though Kilconnelly did it in the intermediate against Glenamaddy last weekend, they were 30 men for 10 minutes, so it is achievable, but an uphill battle now.
Tuam were furious that there was a foul on one of the Tuam Stars attackers there, which was Rory O'Connor. He was shouldered off the ball seemingly. We've got another stoppage in play here for injury as well. But I don't know if you saw that incident. Rory O'Connor was going forward. Now, he was behind the man from Salthill who was getting the ball, but the other player from Salthill came in, kind of gave him a little bit of a nudge of his shoulder. Kevin Reedy and his backroom team felt that was a foul and off the ball, and there should have been a free to Tuam.
Yeah, I didn't really see that, but you know, Cormac McAlter has been a county player for Tuam is a huge loss. You know, anybody's a huge loss, but especially when you're a county player to get a black card, and straight after them losing. Was it Seamus Kelly for a black card and a yellow, so he's gone off. So usually referees don't give them straight away. It must have been a blatant one. I think it was right in front of him. Yeah. But you know, that is a huge, huge blow for Tuam.
And just to clarify the score, currently is Salthill Knocknacarra 1 goal and 10 points. Tuam Stars 2-6. Just I hope that graphic illustrates that. So 110 for Salthill Knocknacarra, Tuam Stars 2 goals and 6. The scoreboard is right here in Tuam Stadium and right on our notes. So 1 point ball game with the clock ticking into the final 6 minutes of normal time here. And Salthill with a 1 point advantage and a numerical advantage of 15 to 13. So they've got 2 extra players to see this out. And you'd imagine that they'll be happy enough to try and add on another score or 2 and dent any comeback from Tuam Stars, but we've seen plenty happen before. Jerry Daly, the linesman down in front of us here, having a quick word with John O'Mahony, who's stood on that sideline here in Tuam Stadium on numerous occasions over the years, back as manager of Salthill Knocknacarra, who channeled the ball to Tom O'Culhan, back out to Robert Walser, and it is a keep ball for the moment for Salthill Knocknacarra. They're happy enough. They will find a space to get the shot in. It's a good ball from out the field that drops just over the top of the crossbar. Paddy Kish with the latest score, and that gap has gone to 2, Jimrith.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal kick from Paddy Kish. You know, scored wouldn't be something that he'd be doing naturally every game. To take on a shot like that against the breeze and nail it is a fantastic score. But Tuam are kind of playing with maybe 12 men behind the ball and Jamie Murphy up front. So they're just hoping that they'll win enough ball and that Jamie will do something.
Jamie Murphy is bottled up. The referee says no foul. Tuam are absolutely going furious here with the referee, but they're giving the ball away. Substitute has come in as well earlier was Darren McAlter, brother of course of Cormac, but Jamie Murphy would have probably entitled Jeremy in all fairness to a free earlier.
Yeah, I thought it was harsh there not to give Jamie a free, especially down to 13 men. The ref would usually give you the benefit of the doubt, so huge free for Jamie here to nail it. Not an easy one either.
We're coming up with just over 4 minutes to go of normal time. Huge pressure kick for Jamie Murphy, no problem whatsoever, drops it in and drops it over the bar. 111 to 2-7. Jamie Murphy has now scored 1 goal and 4 points in a very close quarter-final. That's a good return again from Jamie.
Ice in the veins there by Jamie.
Yeah.
Brilliant score, badly needed. You know, the Tuam are trying to push up now, but they do have a 2-man, but they look like they have the ball back here.
Yeah, Jamie Murphy again claiming that he should have got a free in there. Salthill nearly the masters of their own downfall back there. Remember, they are playing with extra men. As the ball foul in the middle of the field, Salthill Knocknacarra want to take it quickly. They do that. Move it over onto the far side of the field. Back out it comes to Cathal Sweeney, and Cathal Sweeney has time now. To get it off to Daniel O'Flaherty. He makes a move forward, extra space inside here now, a chance for Salthill Knocknacarra to get this one in. The umpire has a quick look at it, decides that it's gone out to the left hand side and wide. 3 minutes, Diarmid. We'll soon get the fourth officials board up here in Tuam Stadium to tell us what will be added on, but if Tuam get an equalising score, you just never know.
Yeah, you would think that if Tuam could get out of this and get to extra time, you know, they'd have huge momentum going into the extra time. There's only a point in it. They just need one score to work the ball up, get it to Jamie Murphy, one of their season's players, to work a free, but it's well within them to do this.
Kick out goes over towards the far sideline and out over it for a sideline ball to be taken by Cathal Sweeney for Salthill Knocknacarra. 1 goal and 11 points to Tuam Stars, 2 goals and 7. A 1 point ball game, 2.5 minutes or thereabouts to go of normal time. And Salthill Knocknacarra maybe thinking that they're just very close to getting themselves to a county semi-final. The Tuam Stars, 13 men, won't give up the hunt here in their own backyard. But Salthill Knocknacarra happy enough now to play a little bit of possession football. Tuam are being pushed to the pin of their collar. 13 men against 15 is never easy. Well, it's definitely not easy at the end of an absorbing quarter-final towards the end. Tom O'Callaghan showing for Salthill Knocknacarra, gets it in over the top. Salthill Knocknacarra player goes to ground. 2 of them go to ground. Ball very close to the sideline on the far side. Kept in play well. Tom O'Callaghan now running at Tuam Stars defence. Gets it off to Evan Murphy. Thought about having the pop. Gets it inside. There's men over here, all over for Salthill Knocknacarra. This could be a game set match, but brilliant defending in there. Absolutely brilliant interception by Tuam Stars. As now they have the ball and they're working forward, looking for the equalising score here in Tuam Stadium. The clock tells us we're in the final minute just. We will have additional time, but how much? As Tuam Stars go in search of an equalising score. Gary O'Donnell, the man that has time and patience and experience to work the ball the far side of the field towards Dara O'Rourke. Dara now, this has to be exact from Tuam Stars. They've got to make the yards, they've got to make the passes, and they've got to find the man that will put the ball over the bar to level it up. Salthill Knocknacarra, plenty players back. Remember, they have an advantage of 2 after the black card to Cormac McAlter, who looks like he could still have time to come back in here. We said maybe that he mightn't. 2 or 3 more minutes. Dandy Kelly. Dara Forkin is forward now for Tuam Stars as well. This is going to take time and patience, we told you, and that's what Tuam are showing just at the moment. Gary O'Donnell trying to get forward. He wanted the pass inside. The shot may still come in. Gary O'Donnell thought about having the shot from an almost impossible angle over there. As Cormac McAlter being told to wait another minute or 2. Not quite sure what the fourth official said was going to be added on. Jamie Murphy off the left boot, sees his shot half blocked down. Brian Mannion was calling for it on the outside. As we'll get the added on time in a couple of moments. Not sure if it was out on the PA just yet. Goes to the sideline, Cathal Sweeney goes to ground, being surrounded. The referee says he touched it on the ground and Tuam Stars get a free in. There's life in Tuam Stars, yes, Diarmid, and they're going to have an opportunity. We're 35 seconds into the added on time. Yeah, there's going to be 4 added on minutes as well, so Cormac McAlter will get to play at least 2. The free is taken quickly to Dara Forkin, but he wasn't really expecting it, was he? And Tuam have to start the build up to this attack again. Good ball inside now towards Conor Radigan. Back to Brian O'Donnell, into Jamie Murphy. He's the man they want to see having a pop at the post. just about to launch it and had to turn back outside again. Jamie Murphy now looking for an equalising score for Tuam Stars. Ball goes inside. Still Tuam in possession. Back it goes, just recycled to Brian O'Donnell. The crowd are on their feet in Tuam Stadium at the end of an absorbing quarter-final here with 1 point separating the sides. 111 to 2-7. Gary O'Donnell picks it up on the 45-metre line. Has to go back outside. It's all slow, precise build-up by Tuam Stars. As Rory O'Connor now tries to gain. We've a minute and a half played of the 4. There's going to be a free over on the far side. Is it kickable? Brian Mannion thinks so. He's going to work his way over. Cormac McWalter probably would be one of those, Dermot, that might have had a cut at this had he been on. The breeze is behind them.
Yeah, you'd wonder would they be better off to go short. It's a huge kick now. It'll depend on the breeze. Is it worth it? It's Brian Mannion who's taking this shot. It's right on the 45. It's a huge kick, huge pressure on it. I wonder would they be better off going short, but he's backing himself. He's going for it.
As I said, this is huge. Brian Mannion from exactly on the 45-metre line, going to drop it in around the house. Ball breaks. Who's onto it? Tuam Stars are onto it. They're trying to bury their way through. The referee says he's overcarried. The opportunity goes a begging for Tuam Stars. Cormac McWalter is back in. Tuam are back to 14 as we watch. Salthill Knocknacarra player gone to ground as well. My watch says we played 2.5 of the 4, Jimmer.
Yeah, just going back to the chances Salthill had before. Tom O'Callaghan had a chance to slot it over the very past it to Donald Hunt. Probably showed his lack of inexperience there. That point would have killed the game off. So it's still in the melting pot. Tuam have only one man down now, so they've a fantastic chance to press up and win this ball back.
Ball got forward now. Darragh Forkin has to make this one, and he does make it. They're looking for the ball. Sideline is going to be to Salthill Knocknacarra. Darragh Forkin did well, but Tuam are in trouble here. If Salthill Knocknacarra want to get a goal to win this, it's inside. The chance is going to come. Locked down brilliantly. And saved and out to the left and right hand side and wide. Twice they had a goal scoring chance from Tom O'Callaghan. Tuam Stars stood up tall and brave. And believe it or not, Jimmer, we still have on my clock 30 seconds to go. Tuam Stars might just get another chance.
Yeah, it's unbelievable for Salthill why they didn't tap that ball over the bar. That would be game, set and match. It's as good as a point, as good as a goal if they took it. So they're left Tuam into it. If Tuam can get a draw out of this game, it'll give them huge momentum going into the extra time, because Salthill have had 2 give-dead chances. Tom Oak probably should have slotted that over the bar and the first one as well, just to kill the game off, but they haven't done that. I see the management team of Salthill are going crazy down here on the sideline, shouting in and roaring, but Tuam have an opportunity here to get an equaliser.
A lot going on out around the middle of the field as well, but let's stay with the action. This kick out is crucial now. We played the 4 added on minutes. The whistles you will hear will be from Salthill Knocknacarra looking for the whistle to be blown. Foul on corner forward Ben O'Connell. Tuam need now to move it forward, and they're moving it forward courtesy of the referee Thomas Murphy. They'll have to go back with it, however, initially to Darragh Forkin. Is there an equalising score in Tuam Stadium that will send the crowd into rapturous roars here if Tuam Stars can manage to get a home score? Jamie Murphy thought about it, having the shot, sees a free man over the far side, sends it skywards. It's touched inside, it might break for Rory O'Connor. Rory O'Connor back to Cormac McWalter, looking for the shot, looking for the space, doesn't have it. Back to Jamie Murphy. Jamie Murphy would love to have a pop at the post, but I think there's a free man in around the square for Tuam as well if they can work it in here. Pop, pass off, chance comes in, the ball is high, it's in, it's up, and it goes out to the left hand side and wide. That could be the chance for Tuam Stars. The umpire had a close look at it, kept looking at it to see. The referee surely now is going to blow the full time whistle. We've gone over 5 minutes. We were to be playing 4, but our Tuam Stars to lose out by the narrowest of margins. Salthill Knocknacarra 111, Tuam Stars 2-7. We said at the start it was hard to call it, Jim, and that's the way it's turned out.
Yeah, very unlucky there for Ben. He didn't look confident, looking at when once he hit his boot, he didn't look confident that it was going over, but he had to take it on. Devastating for Tuam there, down to 13 men. Probably the best team won at the end of the day with Salthill. They had 2 chances to seal the game off and they didn't take it, but You know, this Salthill team will learn a lot. Young guys played without Robert Finnerty to win it. You know, that goal from Brian Connell at half time probably sealed the deal, but I just see the Tuam guys down there, they're absolutely devastated. They probably deserved to go to extra time. You know, that shot could have went over the bar. I think before that, Jamie Murphy played a ball in and he probably miskicked it and it went up in the air. If he had nailed that, I think there was a chance on, but a real tough way to go, but they died with their boots on.
Yeah, no joy for Tuam Stars. Salthill Knocknacarra march on in the Galway Senior Football Championship. They're through to the semi-final draw. Who will be with them? We have the second of the quarter-finals coming up here at 4:15. Mouth-watering clash to look forward to. Corofin versus Mount Ballymoylaw. But it's all finished here in the opening game in Tuam Stadium. A win for Salthill Knocknacarra over their great rivals Tuam Stars. It's finished here. Salthill Knocknacarra 1 goal and 11 points. Tuam Stars 2 goals and 7.